Hey there. I think the last time you saw me, we were just cutting some dowels and stuff for a pottery tool, but today I'm kind of out here planning in the shop about what to do with the walls. So essentially what we have here is bare walls. All right, we've got to figure out electrical. That's gonna happen, but we got our kiln here, which is great. So when you're setting up a kiln, what you have to keep in mind is that it can't be within 2 feet of any combustible material. So since I'm gonna have the walls clad with wood siding or sheathing, it has to be 2 feet away from the walls. So since that has to be 2 feet away from the walls, this is about 2 feet diameter kiln there. That means I need 6 feet of space. I can do like a 8x10 room off to the side here, and I think that that's what I'm about to do, or gonna plan to do in this back corner. So the plan is, we've got our junction or electrical box over there, breaker box. I'm gonna get an electrician out here to make sure this can handle the load of what we have planned to do with the shop. If it can't, that may derail this whole project, but hopefully it will. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be fine. But we're gonna run 240 volt out to this corner here. That way, this is where the kiln's gonna live here. We'll get ventilation and everything set up for the kiln. It being inside, it'll be fine. But that creates an opportunity for us to plan out how we're actually gonna divide this space up. Because right now it's just one big open room, right? And this is I wanna say it's a 30 by 30 shop. It's a little over 900 square feet. I think the dimensions over 30 feet each direction, but enclosed, it should be a 30 by 30. So once I enclose this, what I'm gonna do, I've got this laid out here. This is 10 feet out from that back wall. And basically, this is gonna be a 10 by 30 room. And that's gonna be our pottery room. And then this front part will be our big project room. So this is gonna be woodworking, large art projects, different things like that. But back here is gonna be like pottery production. So we're gonna have kiln set up on this side. We're gonna have shelving and table and stuff set up in the middle, and wheels over on that side. Somewhere in here, we're gonna put a sink, probably on this back wall. But we've got to figure that out at a later time, because I'm not actually gonna plumb this shop. There's no reason to do that. I'm gonna set up a self-contained kind of bucket system for that sink, and that'll be pretty interesting to see when I do that. Let me switch cameras here. All right, so essentially that's what we've got going on here, and wood prices are crazy right now. So like, I was at Home Depot 2 days ago and pricing out wood for a 2x4x12 stud, pine stud, was a little over $10. That's crazy. Before the pandemic hit, something like that would be maybe $3. So that's a lot of money to pay for wood. So I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna be able to do this without going and purchasing a whole ton of new wood and using this? So I've got a giant pile here of wood from when we took down the shelving. And I know that the shelving, this middle shelving here that they had, actually this is the workbench. The workbench was set up with 8-foot studs, and the shelving was set up with 7.5-foot studs. So I've probably got enough wood to do a non-structural wall. So that's now that I'm figuring it out, that's something that we may end up doing, because there's no reason for anything to be structural on the inside of a pole barn, because it's a standing structure on its own. So what I'm going to do likely is take this point here, which is the 10 foot mark, and build out a wall that is 7 3/4 inch or 3/4 foot high, something like that. Whatever the measurements come out to for the 7.5 foot planks that I've got, and then I'm going to install blocking above that wall up to the rafters here. So the measurement from floor to rafter is almost right at 10 feet. So if I do that, that will allow us to continue with this project without having to budget for a whole load of new wood. So I think that's the direction that I'm gonna be heading here. And so I'm counting it out. I believe I need 14 7.5 foot planks of wood to go of studs to finish that the main bulk of the wall, and then all the blocking can be made out of scraps. So I have enough scrapping material obviously here that I can do that. It's just going to be a matter of figuring it all out, laying it out, and actually doing it. So that's going to be in an upcoming video if we go that direction. I am not sure that we will be able to go that direction, just depending on what we've got here. But based on what we've got here, if we need to buy any more wood for this dividing wall, it won't be but like 1 or 2 planks, which is so much more affordable than buying 30 plus studs at 10 or 11 bucks a pop, just to do this dividing wall. I know that doesn't seem like a lot of money. I mean, to some people in the business and stuff, but for us right now on a budget, it is. So we're trying to do that as cheaply as possible, but as safely and with longevity in mind. So doing this way will hopefully create it to where we can move forward with this project through the winter and have it ready to go in spring when springtime comes around and Hannah's ready to finish up teaching at school and ready for summer. And because I want to have this thing functional and ready by summer, that way we are actually making pots in the pottery studio and sharing those experiences with you guys instead of the almost never-ending seeming building here. So that's where things stand. I just wanted to really give a quick update video on all of that, because I know that I haven't released an update on this since we finished the deconstruction of the shelving and everything. So that's where things stand. I'm gonna switch the camera around here just to show you a little bit. Go. All right, I'm just filming on my phone. I've got nothing special set up today, but obviously I've had some setup here, working on a couple other projects that are just for the house and stuff. But I want to get to the point where we're out here and using it for what we intended to use it for. So this is going to be the back wall right here of the main wood shop area where we're going to be doing all of our bigger projects. I've got planned like an entertainment center and some other storage options and everything coming up. And then right here, we'll see that wall come out about, what is this, 16 feet. And this wall come out here. We're gonna have some sort of, maybe like a barn door or some sort of accordion or a roll up. I'm not sure. So for an interior like this is gonna be an 8-foot gap at the most, an 8-foot gap. What would you guys put in here as a divider? Like, would you do a sliding barn door? Would you do like an 8-foot roll-up garage type door? What would you do? Because with the blocking that I have planned on this, I could put blocking up top on the rafters, supported, and then have the like a roll-up garage door on that. But we'll see. I need some recommendations. What would you do here? Because what I want to do is have at least the pottery side of this room have shelving or some sort of storage solution on the walls. I'm not really concerned about the woodworking side because we're gonna have, you know, workbenches and stuff along the walls set up, so that's not gonna be a big deal. But definitely on the pottery side, because with pottery, there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, it's not just clay and firing. It is water. It's glaze material. It's little tools that you use for carving and decorative purposes. It's cleanup material. It's a bunch of stuff that goes into a pottery studio. So we're going to need to get all that figured out, how that storage will work and all of that. But right now, that's where things stand. So next steps for us, I'm going to get an electrician out here, make sure that everything as far as electric is concerned that we have planned is going to work. And there won't be any hitches there. And if there are, then I guess I'll just deal with that. We'll see what we have to do. But hopefully there won't be. And then our next pottery studio build, art studio build video will be likely the construction of these walls and the plans on, you know, what we're going to be doing there. And sorry, I'm looking at my screen and the phone camera up on the top of the phone. So what we're going to be doing there. So hopefully that will be at some point this month that we start that process. If I can use the scrap wood that I have right now to do everything, that will happen sooner than later. So hopefully that means that we'll be filming this video and getting things situated as far as the walls go this month, in this coming month in February. So look for that video. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up with us and everything. If you're not already subscribed, if you like art videos, if you like build videos, if you like that type of content, that's what we have planned for this channel. I do quick tips and other things along the way and small projects and stuff along the way. Some not necessarily homesteading things, but more like home maintenance type stuff, as we just purchased a new property and I have about a acre and a quarter to take care of and maintain. So there's some videos that come out about that topic as well. So please subscribe if you're interested in that stuff. Definitely like this video if you got something out of it or if you liked it. It really helps the channel if you do. And then if you do subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I have new videos come out. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.